Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, March 30th. And I still don't have that bank account opened up. It's actually costing me over $500 to open a bank account here so far. But that's another story for my video called Pack Your Patience and Your Lunch. So this is a 3-day ordeal. It's a 3-day weekend, quote unquote, to open up a bank account here. Because they have to have all kinds of documentation. I think that they're trying to protect from money laundering or something like that. Anyway, today's poolside discussion is going to be about media manipulation. And there's been so much lately that has been dominating the media outside of the virus situation. Now we have the Ukraine-Russia situation, and the media has something called spin that was created by a sharp guy that the Rockefellers hired a long time ago, back in the 20s or 30s. And they put a spin on it the way they want you to see it. So when you see something on some of these mainstream media that we call lamestream media networks, you have to go back and look to see what's really going on. You might have to go to some other outside source, like an internet person. The ones I listen to sometimes. Are you trying to compete with me, dude? We Are Change with Luke Rodowski and Russell Brand has you just get other people or other sources to say what the real story is. Even if you go to Al Jazeera, sometimes you'll find out what the real truth is as opposed to what's going on. And there's been so many stories that were told and then later on recanted, but the recant is not on the first page or not put up front like the first fake story was. And the people who are really perpetrating the fake news, as far as I'm concerned, is the lamestream media. The media manipulation that has been going on for the last 2 years with this pandemic situation is breathtaking, and not in a good way, not like the scenery that we have around here. I don't think I'm gonna get in the hammock, y'all. But I want you to take a look at a documentary called The Social Dilemma. It's on Netflix, and you may be able to find it somewhere else. Some of you that don't have Netflix, try to see if you can get a friend's Netflix pass or go over to their house or whatever. But please watch the documentary called The Social Dilemma. It changed the way I looked at how the media manipulates us. It really has people from Google and YouTube and all these other networks basically that jump ship and tell you that based on what you click on your computer, it's going to show you what you want to see. And I found that interesting. When this whole thing started happening in 2000, my good friend and I were at odds, because I think more along the lines of we have the responsibility and the right to take care of our own bodies, and that, you know, put it like this, my thoughts about the whole pandemic thing were totally different from hers. And when we tried to show each other facts, she wasn't seeing what I was seeing on the internet, and I wasn't seeing what she was seeing. And it was based on what they put us in categories based on what we click on. So if you're considered conservative, you're not going to see all of the liberal stuff and vice versa. So The Social Dilemma, please, 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 that's your homework for today. Go and find that movie, because we are being manipulated. What's going on in Ukraine right now? There are people running around talking about, oh, we need to pray for the Ukrainians. And, you know, yeah, please do, because we don't want anybody to be bombed, their houses bombed out and all that. But everybody's making Putin out to be the bad guy. But is he? Is he the only bad guy? Has anybody said anything about what Zelensky has been doing over the last however long he's been in office. Who knows what he's been doing? I know, because I looked it up. But it puts a different face on what's really going on over there. And it's a totally different face than what the media is telling you is going on over there. So let's study and let's use our time and our minds to figure out what's going on and how it really affects us. Because if you just listen to all those 3-letter and 4-letter networks, they're telling you what they want you to think. And we need to get back to the point where we are thinking for ourselves. And y'all see, I'm passionate about this, but there's so many people that are just like zombies going along with what the media says, and it's not the truth. And then when all the stuff hits the ground, then they're kind of looking like a deer in the headlights because they thought they could depend on the media. So I have to go downtown Limon for the 3rd day of trying to open the bank account, and I'm here early in the morning because we have to leave early. So The Social Dilemma, please go watch that as soon as you can. And if you have already watched it, please comment on what you thought about it, and comment about what you think about what the media is putting out there, and maybe your opinion about why they're putting out there the information that they're putting out there for us. Have a great Wednesday.